My friends, a jibe was told to your friend. Just look at Zarathustra. Does he not wander among us like we were animals? But it is better said this way. The seeker of knowledge wanders among human beings as among animals. Human beings themselves, however, the seeker of knowledge calls the animal that has red cheeks. How did this happen? Is it not because they have had to be ashamed so often? Oh, my friends, thus speaks the seeker of knowledge. Shame, shame, shame. That is the history of human beings. And that is why the noble person commands himself not to shame. Shame he demands of himself before all sufferers. Indeed, I do not like them, the merciful who are blissful in their pitying. They lack too much in shame. If I must be pitying, then I certainly do not want to be called such. And if I am, then preferably from a distance. Gladly would I cover my head and flee before I am recognized. And thus I bid you do as well, my friends. May my destiny always lead those like you who do not suffer across my path, and those with whom I may share hope and meal and honey. Indeed, I probably did this and that for sufferers, but I always seem to do myself better when I learn to enjoy myself better. Ever since there have been humans, the human being has enjoyed himself too little. That alone, my brothers, is our original sin. And if we learn to enjoy ourselves better, then we forget best how to hurt others and plot hurt for them. Therefore I wash the hand that helped the sufferer. Therefore, too, I wipe even my own soul. For inasmuch as I saw the sufferer suffering, I was ashamed for the sake of his shame. And when I helped him, I severely violated his pride. Great indebtedness does not make people thankful, but vengeful instead. And if the small kindness is not forgotten, then it will become a gnawing worm. Be cold in accepting. Let your accepting serve to distinguish. Thus I counsel those who have nothing to give away. I, however, am a bestower. Gladly I bestow as friend to friends. But strangers and poor people may pluck the fruit from my tree themselves. That way there is less shame. But beggars, they should be abolished completely. Indeed, one is angered in giving and angered in not giving to them. And the same for sinners and bad consciences. Believe me, my friends, bites of conscience teach people to bite. Worst, however, are petty thoughts. Indeed, better to do evil than to think small. You say, to be sure, pleasure in small mischief saves us many a great evil deed. Ah, but here one should not want to save. An evil deed is like a sore. It itches and scratches and ruptures. It speaks honestly. Behold, I am sickness. Thus speaks the evil deed. That is its honesty. But a petty thought is like a fungus. It creeps and crouches and does not want to be anywhere until the whole body is rotten and wilted with little fungi. To the one who is possessed by the devil, however, I whisper words in his ear. Better to raise your devil until it is big. even for you there is still a way to greatness. Oh, my brothers, one knows a bit too much about everyone. And though some become transparent to us, we can by no means pass through them on that account. It is difficult to live with people because remaining silent is so difficult. And we are not most unfair toward those who are repugnant to us, but towards those who do not at all concern us. But if you have a suffering friend, then by all means be a resting place to his suffering, yet at the same time a hard bed, a camp bed. Thus you will be most useful to him. And if a friend does evil to you, then say, I forgive you for what you have done to me. But that you did it to yourself, how could I forgive that? Thus speaks all great love. It overcomes even forgiveness and pitying. One should hold on firmly to one's heart, for if one lets it go, how quickly one then loses one's head. Ah, where in the world has greater folly occurred than among the pitying? And what in the world causes more suffering than the folly of the pitying? Woe to all lovers who do not yet have an elevation that is above their pitying. Thus the devil spoke once to me. Even God has his hell. It is his love for mankind. And I recently heard him say these words also. God is dead. God died of his pity for mankind. Thus I warn you against pity. From it, a heavy cloud is coming to mankind. Indeed, believe me, I understand weather forecasting. But note these words too. All great love is above even all its pitying, for it still wants to create the beloved. I offer myself to my love, and my neighbor as myself. Thus it is said of all creators. But all creators are hard. Thus spoke Zarathustra.